Hey, it's Rokosz, your digital lifestyle expert here, trying to unravel the mystery of what generation iPod you have. Well, the generational differences between the iPods are great. Since 2001, they've made a lot of major and minor changes to it and made a lot of models. This we'll refer to as the iPod Classic now, where they've sort of dropped their generational designation. Of course, there's the iPod Nano, iPod Touch, and iPod Shuffle, all in multi-generations. We're going to talk a little bit about the iPod Classic, or what was called the iPod Video, or the original iPod first and second generation. One way to tell is how it behaves, how it operates, and some of the functions it has. Now, if you wanted to truly determine what generation you have, it definitely is to take, if you look very, 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 very closely at the very, very back, or you still have the box, you can actually type that serial number in or type that model number in, and poof, it'll come up on Apple's website with those ending numbers, which generation and which features it has. But there have been some major changes over the years, like I say, since late 2001, that designate the differences in iPods. First of all, if you move your finger around here and the whole wheel physically moves, you've got a first generation unit. Here, you notice as I move it around, we're seeing things move, and it's just reading the tip of my finger. These are fourth and fifth generation options. If it plays video, you know you're in a later generational model. Now, you can see that the differences are subtle. This is a fifth and a sixth generation side by side here. The back, almost impossible to tell except for the aforementioned serial number. But also here with these, they tend to have a glassy finish over the whole bit, as to where the later models would taper off and have a little bit better fit and finish here on the model. They went with more of a matte finish than they did with a glassy style finish. There's a lot of other subtle differences, storage, how it behaves, the connectors. Some of the original iPods had USB connectors into the bottom, FireWire connectors into the bottom of them. And some of them did have actual real USB connectors. Here, they've gone for a standard, what they've called the iPod connector, or the ones that Apple has put together to control both the charging and the audio and video in and out on the unit. Kind of a wonder connection, if you will. iPods are great and fun. If you're buying one used or you found one and you don't know what generation it is, well, the easiest way is to go ahead and type in the model number online. It'll tell you precisely what it is. But if you've got video and you're touching the wheel, good chances are you're in the fifth or sixth generation of these wonderful, wonderful units. I'm Rokosz, your digital lifestyle expert, saying, click you later.